The Power of a Book of Positive Aspects. In the early days of their work, Mark and July Hicks traveled from city to city, hosting intimate gatherings in small hotel meeting rooms. Their mission was simple yet profound: to create a warm, inviting space where people could come together in search of guidance and inspiration. However, one hotel in Austin became a recurring source of frustration. Despite meticulously confirming reservations and signing contracts in advance, they would arrive only to find the hotel staff completely unprepared for their event. Though the hotel always managed to accommodate them at the last minute, the frantic rush to set up before guests arrived left them feeling exasperated. After yet another disorganized arrival, July turned to Mark and said, "Maybe it's time to find a new hotel." But before they could act on that impulse, they received a thought-provoking response. "That might seem like the solution, but remember, you'll take yourselves with you." Confused, July asked, "What do you mean?" The insight that followed was simple yet profound. If you make a change from a place of frustration, that frustration will follow you. In fact, the next hotel might treat you the very same way. Mark and July laughed as they realized the truth in those words. They had already switched hotels once before for the exact same reason. Clearly, the problem wasn't the location, it was something deeper. A shift in perspective. Instead of repeating the same pattern, they decided to approach the situation differently. They were encouraged to try a powerful exercise. They bought a fresh notebook and titled it, "My Book of Positive Aspects." On the first page, they wrote, "Positive aspects of this hotel in Austin." Rather than dwelling on what annoyed them, they intentionally listed only the things they genuinely appreciated about the hotel. A beautiful, well-maintained facility. The architecture and ambiance were inviting. Immaculately clean spaces. Every room was spotless and well-kept. Convenient location near the interstate, easy for attendees to find. Flexible room options. They could adjust space as their events grew. Friendly and professional staff. When present, the team was always helpful. As July wrote each positive aspect, she noticed something remarkable. Her frustration began to dissolve, replaced by a sense of appreciation. Importantly, she didn't force herself to write things that weren't yet true, like, "They always remember our booking," as that would have felt inauthentic. Instead, she focused only on what she truly valued. The unexpected transformation. What happened next was nothing short of magical. From that moment forward, the hotel never forgot their reservation again. But here's the key. It wasn't because the hotel suddenly became more efficient. It was because July's energy had shifted. By focusing on the positive aspects, she had changed her dominant thoughts about the hotel, and in turn her experience of it transformed. This revelation was so powerful that July began using her book of positive aspects in other areas of her life. Not just for situations she wanted to improve, but also for things she already loved. The practice of deliberate appreciation became a daily habit, infusing her life with more joy, ease, and alignment. The deeper lesson. This story holds a timeless truth. Our thoughts shape our reality. When we fixate on frustration, we unknowingly amplify it. But when we consciously seek out the good, even in challenging situations, we shift the energy we bring to it. And often the situation shifts in response. By choosing to focus on what we appreciate, we invite more positivity into our lives. And as July discovered, that simple shift can make all the difference. Because when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at begin to change. The law of attraction, the power behind your thoughts. Our thoughts are more powerful than we often realize. When we focus on something, whether positive or negative, the law of attraction responds by amplifying it. This means that the energy we give to our thoughts directly influences our experiences, breaking the cycle of negative attraction. When faced with an unwanted situation, it's natural to seek explanations. You may feel the need to justify why you're in this position, defend yourself, or place blame elsewhere. However, each time you dwell on why something went wrong, you reinforce the negative energy surrounding it. Why is this happening to me? Where did I go wrong? What's the source of my struggle? While these questions may seem like an attempt to solve the problem, they actually keep your focus on the problem itself. The truth is, you cannot be focused on a problem and its solution at the same time. When you continuously replay what went wrong, you remain stuck in the same frequency that created the issue. Shifting from problem to solution. Recognizing that something isn't as you want it to be is an important first step. But the key to transformation lies in redirecting your focus toward a solution rather than lingering on the problem. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening?" try asking, "What is the best way forward? How can I improve this situation? What is something good that can come from this?" This shift in focus raises your vibrational frequency and moves you toward the solution you desire. The power of pivoting. The process of pivoting is a simple but powerful technique. It involves recognizing what you don't want and immediately turning your focus to what you do want. For example, I feel stuck in my career. I am open to new opportunities that align with my skills and passions. My relationships feel unfulfilling. I am attracting deep, meaningful connections. This practice helps you shift from a state of resistance to a state of openness, allowing the solutions to flow naturally, utilizing the Book of Positive Aspects. A daily practice of the Book of Positive Aspects can help you tip the balance of your thoughts toward positivity. Instead of focusing on what isn't working, you intentionally direct your attention to what is good in your life. Writing down things you appreciate, whether about a situation, a person, or even yourself, can gradually shift your energy and create momentum toward better feeling thoughts. Recognizing the difference, wanting versus lacking. A crucial distinction to understand is the difference between thinking about what you want and thinking about the absence of it. Feeling frustrated about not having enough money keeps you in a state of financial lack. Feeling excited about opportunities for abundance attracts financial growth. Feeling lonely because you lack companionship keeps you stuck in loneliness. Feeling grateful for the love that already exists in your life attracts deeper connections. Whenever you feel discomfort while thinking about something you desire, whether it's financial stability, a fulfilling relationship, or better health, it's a sign that you may be focusing more on the lack of it rather than the presence of it. Releasing resistance and embracing alignment. By consistently choosing thoughts that make you feel better, you gradually align yourself with the energy of what you want. The law of attraction responds to this shift, bringing experiences that match your improved state of mind. Instead of pulling on the threads of frustration, learn to release resistance and follow the thread of positive expectation. Instead of trying to leap from struggle to joy instantly, take small steps toward better feeling thoughts. With practice, you will find that your thoughts become your greatest tool, not just for reacting to life, but for actively shaping the reality you desire.